So here we are with one of our star students, Niall. Niall, kick us off. Give us a bit of an introduction, my man.
Yeah, good to be speaking to you again, Dan. So introduction about myself. My name is Niall. I'm 26 years old. One of the older guys in the group. So it just does show there is still a possibility for people that are working full 9 to 5s to step into the agency space. So I'm still working a 9 to 5. It's a very lucrative job, very easy, good money. The position that I was in is I was learning skills alongside my 9 to 5, looking to kind of grow an agency and replace my income. So I'd say about 2 years ago, began building websites, learning very basic kind of drag and drop tools and things like that. Built kind of a bit of a personal brand on LinkedIn and Twitter. My main focus was websites and landing pages for companies in the UK. And I would say, yeah, what's that? June. I joined Client Capital last June.
Yeah.
So June 2024. Within, I think it was honestly 6 days of being within Client Capital, following the framework, following every single video step by step, speaking to the boys, speaking to people in the network, signed a client. So 5-6 days, signed a client. I think it was a $1,000 retainer, paid on the call as well. And this was for Facebook ads. So again, had no kind of previous experience with any sort of marketing systems. I'd done funnels and like the websites and stuff like that, but not done the full build out. Again, worked with Dan and Zub, looking through the meta course as well. That really helped me get an understanding of, just get a campaign built and actually servicing the clients. So yeah, right now, I would say in the last 6 months, we have had a very, very steady progression. But the main important thing that kind of like I want to talk about is the last 2 months. Okay. So I was predominantly selling meta ads for financial services, insurance brokers, things like that in the US. And met a lovely gentleman within the networking group that was also doing it in Canada. We have now combined forces. We did that on the first week of January. And since then, cash collected well over 10 grand as a collaboration. So yeah, it's been full steam ahead. Yeah, more questions and I'll dive into it.
That is an incredible introduction. I just kind of want to reel back a couple of things there. So obviously you joined Client Capital. Within 6 days, you signed your first client, which is amazing, $1,000 retainer. But I think the thing that's more interesting for me, and especially for some of these guys watching this video, is you found your co-founder in the networking group as well. And you guys have now just done 10K cash collected, right? So talk to me a little bit about that. Like, what's the networking group like? How has that kind of helped you realize the importance of, meeting other people and co-founding businesses, etc.?
Yeah. Okay, let me phrase it in a certain way. I appreciate that the network is full of people, all different journeys, all different ages. Okay, I was slightly older than the majority of the people in there, so it's a little bit difficult to resonate with 18-year-old guys that are going through college and stuff like that. So when I first joined the group, I was trying to speak to everyone. I started a smaller group within the group, just handpicking a few people that were replying to me, kind of held each other accountable and things like that. So over the course of the 6 months, I kind of just, picked and choose the people to kind of respond to, who would give me time, who would give, me efforts and things like that, and vice versa. What would I give back to them? So yeah, we stumbled across Jack. So me and Jack decided to go into business together in January, like mentioned. And honestly, that has been the solidifying factor for my full vision of making this success. Because honestly, right now, the way that we're working as a unit is just unparalleled. We both have strengths and weaknesses. We're both calling each other every day. Here's a little fun thing for you. You're going to like this one as well.
Great.
Every time we call each other, no matter what time of the day, we have to start the call off with an objection.
I love that. That's amazing.
Every single time we call each other, it's objection. The other person objection handles. then the next call we'll flip it over. So what we're doing every day, you know, Jack is quite a pushy sales guy. Really likes to lay down, you know, this is what you need to do. This is what's happening. You're doing this. I'm more back end. I'm more personable, build relationships, building rapport, stuff like that. So we work very well on sales calls because I like to make a joke. I like to make light-hearted things out of it. You know, one of the objections we had the other day was I need to speak to my wife, and we took from Alex Ramosi. Well, I need to talk to my wife. Why don't we get our wives to talk together? And then, yeah, and like hit them with, so does the wife control the money then? Or, you know, I thought I was talking to the real boss here. Like something like that. Just twisting it around, making a little joke out of it. But yeah, dialing back to the question, finding that person within the network has allowed me to soar this agency to new heights compared to running it by myself. We've also learned how to outsource correctly. And yeah, like I said, just picking pieces together and just hitting it as hard as possible.
What a success story, bro. And one thing I will say, because a lot of people watching this video, if they're watching it on my YouTube and they're not inside Client Capital, Jack and Niall work incredibly hard, right? Niall still works his 9 to 5, probably out of choice now because they've done enough cash collection for him to leave. But he's working every hour God gave. You heard it from Niall himself, literally taking phone calls, objection handling with his co-founder just for fun every single day. Like that is a rule. Now, I think that is an absolutely incredible mindset to have. So congratulations, bro. I guess what I want to understand from you then is what would you say has been the best thing about Client Capital in total?
Best thing about Client Capital, day one, live calls straight away. That's just how it was. You know, working in sales, I was confident with my sales ability, but I wasn't confident at selling a product that I had created in a one call close scenario. Live calls, they just gave me that opportunity to sit there, listen to you speak, for example, for 20, 30 minutes, just firing different things out, making notes. I would take them straight into every circle and I would just repeat that. So everything that you're telling me, I'd write down, repeat, test it, whatever.
I love it.
The second part, again, it's just the level to chat to someone. You know, like I understand that everyone isn't super good at certain details. Like someone might have a speciality. For example, the other day we were loaded up Zapier for the first time. I'm pretty good back end, but Zapier had me lost. I was so confused. One message in the chat, half an hour, was on a call with a different guy, sorted out. So that's the difference. You know, in reality, I could have waited for a Zapier help tool or paid someone on Fiverr. The difference is there, one Telegram message, half an hour later, I had a call booked, we were sorted out. So, you know, that's unmatched value. And you can't put a price on that because otherwise I would have sat there for 12 hours trying to work it out. You see?
100%. Yeah, no, I think that's an important aspect of what we've built. And I think it makes me very proud, Anzab, to know that it's not just us kind of giving advice now, like it's you guys as well, right? Like you're facing challenges real time, but you're also facing wins and sharing knowledge. I think that's the beauty of Client Capital. I want to understand from you then, what's the goal? What's the goal over the next 3 months?
Yeah, the goal. So, yeah, January we collected a lot of cash. We were getting good amounts of bookings in. Facebook ads were performing really well. That's another thing. Like in the Client Capital, we met up, we filmed ads together. So I've stayed in Airbnbs with Jack now filming. One of our clients from Canada came over. We took him out to London. You know, this is the levels, right? We've completely leveled up the game. In fact, I left a review to the Airbnb guy today because his last message to me was, "Why was all the furniture in a different place?" And I sent him the picture. I was like, "Oh, we used your Airbnb as a podcast studio." But no, like, where's the goal? The goal, honestly, is we've understood now that we can cash collect, we can close clients. We've not had a single client leave us, so our retention is 100%. We know that we provide value. Right now, we are reinvesting every single penny we earn back into the business, and this goes on ad spend and things like that. So there's certain things that this month, you know, we had all that cash collected, but we've honestly spent all the money back into Facebook ads. We've launched LinkedIn ads. We've done outbound DMs on Instagram. You know, we've set up all these channels with the money that we've earned, and we can then reinvest because we've got the possibility to scale to new heights. And you know, we've recorded new videos, we've created an offer, we're targeting a different segment of people. Our fees are going up, our retainers are going up, so it's all falling into place now.
Yeah.
We just need to get on the phone and just have a good day, as I always say. That's what
like, honestly, you guys are flying. And I think one thing that you mentioned there, a lot of beginner agency owners won't understand this, but when you hit like £10,000 cash collected, to the outside world, it seems like so much money, right? And it is well done. But to scale even further, you guys are doing the right thing, investing everything back into the business, even things like staying at Airbnbs, going to meetups, investing into that, because you're getting the content, right? Like, you know, we met up with you at Toca Social the other week, and you and Jack filming all day ahead of the meetup. You know, the meetup started at 5 p.m. You guys were out raring, you know, in the morning filming. So 100%.
In the rain in London.
Exactly.
We got there about 12 o'clock. We filmed 5 hours. But by the end of it, we were like, right, what's this shot done? Done in like 30 seconds. Right at the start of the day, we were like, right, this is the shot, this is the angle, like, you know, took like 10, 15 minutes per shot.
Like, Ian Zub did the exact same thing that day. So it just shows you, like, even we do it as well. You know, we invest our time into the content and stuff like that. And it just shows if you want to be above and beyond, you know, there's some guys in the network that just wanted to go and play football. The other guys, you know, play football, but also content, marketing, leveling up, that type of thing, man. So really, really proud with how far you guys have come. I just want to ask you one last question, bro.
Go for it.
You say to people that are on the fence of joining Client Capital, they're watching this video right now, they're thinking, this looks amazing, I'm just a bit unsure.
Yeah. I'm going to tie this into a lot of people that are probably in the same scenario I was 6 months ago.
Please do.
So, you know my situation in 9 to 5, good money, very close to work, etc. So the trade-off of trying to replace that income is even harder because there's a lot of extra value with the 9 to 5. Okay? People that are understanding that they want to grow something and build something alongside a 9 to 5, they need a plan, they need a strategy, because there was a year of my life where I was trying to make this work with websites, and every day I'd go home with no plan, no decision making, no follow-up sequences, anything. So it was all just scattered. Okay. Like I said, within 1 week, signed a client, but I also set up everything I needed to do day in, day out. So then I could then build upon that whole system because I was taught it by you guys. So then all I've done is just continue to grow that. So the people that are on the fence, if you really want to make this an opportunity and really dive into it and grow something that you're passionate about and you know you can do it, this isn't, you know, just a payment. This isn't an investment. This is a long-term relationship providing tool, because this is what it is. You know, whatever the fee might be for Client Capital now, the value that is provided, I still think just the power of a message on Telegram to one person that can give me the answers is worth every penny, right? You've also then got the live course. You've got a full course. You've got a full, you know, setup course on school. You've got the client meetups. You've got, you know, the in-person meetups, whether that's fun or, you know, business related. It doesn't matter. They're still super valuable. You know, even we just had the football talk. You know, mainly sociable, but there's still 10, 15 minutes where me and Jack were just questioning you, just getting a little bit of answers, and it was just, you know, nice and free. It didn't pressure at all. People that I want to dial it back. People that are on the fence, either knock down the fence or jump over it. Right? Don't stay at the bottom of the fence, because you're just going to be there forever. Okay? I've been doing this 6 months. Yes, I'm still in a job, but right now I'm just using this money as a safety net. We're storing it. We're putting it back into ad spend. This is something that I'm going to hash away, do this full time, and it will only be because of you guys. That's as simple as it comes down to.
Oh, thank you. What a great answer. I mean, honestly, it's a pleasure. You're an incredible asset to the Client Capital team, and I literally cannot wait to see you just continue to propel, right? Like 10K cash collection already, moving forward, going to start getting that 20K, that 30K, and then all of a sudden you'll be at 6-7 figures a year, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, holy shit, I've done it.
We're visualizing it already, man. It's coming true. It's coming true.
Honestly, man, thank you so much for
the existence. Yeah.